Hello everyone, and welcome back to Screen Trends. In today's brand new video, we'll be listing the 8 moments on Dr. Pimple Popper that makes you want to look away. At number 8, we have a grapefruit-sized growth. It's basically a huge hump growing out of a man's back. Dr. Lee explains that it's a lipoma. A lipoma is typically not tender and moves around easily with slight pressure. A lipoma is not cancerous, and treatment generally is not necessary. There's also a condition called familial lipomatosis, where people develop multiple lipomas, especially on the arms and legs, and other family members have these growths as well. If the lipoma is in a pressure-bearing area, it may create discomfort, and this is when people seek removal. At number 7, we have a really stubborn woman with a bad skin condition. 58-year-old Gina has itchy lesions all over her body. Dermatologists have previously given her a clear diagnosis, but she doesn't want to believe it. What does Dr. Lee say? And will Gina believe the expert opinion this time? In my opinion, it's quite odd for a person to seek help a professional and later on not believe it. She also comes up with these ridiculous theories of what causes the lesions. Even her own daughter said that she should listen to the doctors, but she still refuses to. At number 6, we have a woman with really big back lumps. This is actually similar to the one before, but in this case her lump is right in the middle of her back, which can be very uncomfortable to live with. At the end, she was able to remove the lump with ease, and the patient was very happy and very emotional as well, because she says that she's working very hard to get it off, and finally she did succeed. Many people are happy for her, and she can say goodbye to that lump. At number 5, we have not just one person, but siblings. This brother and sister were born with rare and incurable skin conditions. Called Neurofibromatosis, the disease covers up the body with painful bumps. They say they have thousands of bumps, and it's painful because all the nerves are pushing out. It looks incredibly painful, but at the end, Dr. Lee was able to help the two, and the condition will be able to fade away in a couple weeks. I personally am happy for her, because living with a skin condition like that for the rest of your life can really impact yourself and people around you, and the video was posted in October last year, so we can safely say the two siblings are all okay. At number 4, we have a patient that can barely breathe through his nostrils. Now Peter has a severe case of Rhinofema, and it can be indirectly deadly because the bumps can close up your nostrils to the point where you can't breathe. Even Dr. Lee tried to look away, but as we all know, she puts her reactions aside to keep the patients calm. At number 3, we have nervous cysts from a woman's eyelids. As we all know, our eyes are one of the most sensitive parts of our body, and we heavily rely on them. This woman who appeared on Dr. Lee's TLC segment had multiple growing on her eyelids. I just couldn't withstand imagining myself with cysts near my eyes. This is clearly at number 3 because it's extremely painful to look at, to be frank. At number 2, we have a US veteran who has an extreme case of scaly skin. Dr. Lee took a look at his feet, and they looked like rocks because they were so dry. The vet said that he wanted to go to the park and other places without having to go through pain. After sending him off some samples to try and find a diagnosis for the cause, Dr. Lee prescribes wet wraps to try and put some moisture back into his skin. Finally, the last one we have is a really deadly one. A guy named Antonio has lipoma that is worryingly close to his spinal cord. He's had it for a few years, and it started to grow gradually to the point where it bothers him. Antonio really needed it to get removed, or it can damage his spinal cord, and that can end up making him lose his mobility or even end up killing him. Thankfully, Dr. Lee was able to get rid of the lump, and he was ready to get back to his life without having to worry about his lipoma. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment something nice, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!